Please come in here. You know, sometimes this works easier than other times. Well,
you're doing good.
So I'm gonna bring my cohort in here. It didn't light up like normal, the Facebook part, when I went live. So you wanna check and see if we're good? Because I'm not.
Oh, Aaron says it looks like we're live on Facebook.
You want to pull it up on your phone?
Do you, anybody on our business page, Facebook? I mean, on the Black Chamber business page?
Aaron says that she's on Facebook Live and she sees us. So I think
Okay, well, if you guys see us, then we're gonna go forward.
Yeah.
It just didn't look like it did the other day, you know what I mean? So anyway, well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Darryl Brew with I'm the Economic Development Manager here at the Fort Worth Metropolitan Black Chamber of Commerce. And we're here with members of the Facebook team because we have some exciting information to get to you and some things that we believe that will help your business out and maybe you even as an individual. So without anything further, I'm going to introduce Holly Davies. She's a Community Development Regional Manager for the Southwest region, something other like that, for Facebook. So Holly, say hello.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm really excited to be here and really happy to be partnering with the Chamber on just some really fun things coming up. And like Darryl said, my name is Holly Davies. I'm a community manager for Facebook. We'll just narrow it down and simplify it like that. But I live in Fort Worth. I grew up here and absolutely love this community and love working with you all. The short amount of time I've been with Facebook has been a real honor and privilege. But we're here just to tell you a little bit about what Facebook is doing. We made a really great announcement earlier this month about some initiatives that we are working on to support diverse and Black communities through our $100 million program. And 40 million of it is going to be going to small businesses. So the grant process is open and we encourage you all to apply. Gabby Sutton here is our resident expert on the program, and she's been leading the efforts for us across the company. So she's going to provide a lot of great information for you all. We're going to open it up for questions at the end. And if we can't answer it between the two of us, we will write it down and make sure we find you an answer in a timely manner. So I will pass it over to Gabby now.
Thanks, Holly, for the introduction. And thank you to the Fort Worth Metropolitan Black Chamber of Commerce and Darryl for having us here today. So as Holly mentioned, my name is Gabrielle, or Gabby for short, and I am on the Economic Impact team here at Facebook, and I also support small business programming here at Facebook. So today I will be sharing Facebook's tools and resources as well as the grants program that Holly mentioned. And I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Okay. So like I said, as a brief overview, we're going to go over the Small Business Grants Program, and also we're going to go over some of our free tools and resources, many of which recently launched. So communities of color have been greatly impacted by COVID-19, which is why we committed $100 million, as Holly mentioned, globally to Black business owners, creators, and nonprofits. We have allocated $40 million of those dollars to the US. So about 10,000 grants will be awarded in hopes to help support your workforce, manage rent costs, and connect with customers. The grant in total is about $4,000, which is $2,500 in cash grants and $1,500 in ad credits. The ad credits are optional because you do not need to be on Instagram or Facebook to be eligible to apply. So additional eligibility requirements are that you be a majority Black-owned for-profit business, be legally registered in the US state or the District of Columbia, have between 1 and 50 employees. So if you are self-employed or sole proprietor, you are that one employee, so you can definitely apply. This is a change from our original COVID 100 million grants that we offered earlier this year. You would have to have been in business for over a year at the time of applying, and you have experienced challenges from COVID-19, and you plan to use the grant funds to support your business and your community. Also, prior Facebook grant program applicants may reapply, but prior winners, if you were awarded a grant earlier this year from Facebook, you are ineligible. However, business owners must be 18 years or older to apply. So the application was open earlier this month. It does close on August 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But please note that the grants are not on a first come, first served basis. So once the grants close, each application will be processed. So jumping into tools, resources, and programming, in May, we launched Facebook and Instagram shops to help businesses adapt to disruptions from COVID-19 and to make online shopping easier for their customers. This is available on Instagram and Facebook through stories and ads, so users can browse collections, save products, or purchase without actually leaving the app, which is really convenient for customers. So we have live shopping, which is another component of shops. And we've noticed the trend of small businesses using live to share their products. So businesses can tag products before going live, allowing the customers to tap and easily purchase in real time. So another tool would be fundraisers, which have historically been used for nonprofits. However, business owners can create personal fundraisers on Facebook for their business and ask customers for support, which is very critical during this time. Another tool would be our Facebook gift cards. So businesses can set up a digital gift card with one of our partners, and when posted, it can be purchased immediately just by tapping the screen. And it can also be shared to Instagram, but Instagram has their own gift cards. So by using stickers, which is a little bit of a difference, but by using stickers on their story, business owners can show their support, show their customers how to support them in new ways. And they can also add buttons for gift cards, food orders, or the donate button to their Instagram profile. So recently we released the Businesses Nearby and Support Small Business sticker. And the Support Small Business sticker is on Instagram, and on Facebook we have the Support Small Business hashtag on Facebook. So through Businesses Nearby, users can learn about their community shops and learn how to support them during this time. This will also help small businesses see more virtual foot traffic as they move online to stay open because of COVID-19 disruptions. And because of disruptions, many small businesses are actually changing their hours of operation or opening up to delivery options, curbside pickup. So with temporary service changes, it makes it easier for you to communicate your changes, like I said, operating hours or delivery options to your customers. Next, we have Facebook Blueprint. which is Facebook's business education program, which recently launched about 15 new self-paced online courses. This is great because keeping in mind that small businesses wear many hats, especially during this time, you can start a course at any time and then come back to it when you can. Another resource would be our online business guide. It offers step-by-step instructions to help businesses pivot during this time. It includes bringing their business online and connecting with customers. So last but certainly not least, we have our Elevate program, which is dedicated to educating and supporting small businesses, job seekers, students, creators, community leaders, and nonprofits from specifically the Black and Latinx communities. So I know I gave a lot of information, but that actually concludes the presentation. So we can move into our Q&A portion. So all the resources that were mentioned are listed on this slide. However, we will send this out to Daryl to give to the network of the Fort Worth Black Chamber of Commerce. So you guys will have all of this information. But yeah, we'll move into Q&A, and thank you so much for having us. We're happy to be with you here today.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Gabby, thank you. And I see you're already unsharing your screen, so that is awesome. So it seems like you're kind of a professional, so good, good, good. So I just want everyone to know, if you have any questions for Gabrielle or Holly, to go ahead and to type it into the chat if you're on our Zoom. If you're not on the Zoom, you can actually, and you're on Facebook Live, you can go ahead and type that in to the comment section, and we will read those, and we will ask Ms. Holly or Gabrielle, and we will see what they have to tell us. So let's see. I have some questions. Good. Okay, so you gave us the criteria for the grants, you know, the basic information, but my people want to look behind the veil. So what are you actually looking for in terms of people you're actually going to give the money to?
So the requirements that I went over is exactly what we're looking for. And I'm happy to send that information out. There's nothing additional. We are literally looking for, I believe it was about 10 requirements that we have, them being like, you have between 1 and 50 employees, you're a majority Black-owned for-profit business, you're legally registered in the US, in a US state or District of Columbia. Again, I can send out all of this information, but that's all of the requirements to be eligible to apply for a grant.
See, I think what people are thinking, I believe we gave about 500 grants away here in Fort Worth alone. Mm-hmm. And I think when someone's thinking about the entire country, that 10,000 is like, y'all gonna run out of money. Well, at least for this. Not that y'all run out of money total, but I'm just.
Yeah, so it would be
between this one and that one, what is gonna make you, what's gonna tip the scale one way or the other?
Yeah, so it is 10,000 grants, and it's $40 million allocated to the US. So we wouldn't, once those grants are awarded, it's for the.
That's it.
Yeah, so it's 10,000 grants. So as of right now, it is just specifically $40 million allocated for the US. And I'm not saying that we're going to do anything different or extra, but right now, this is the grants that we're rolling out right now.
Awesome. So do you want to go ahead and give out the website where people can go and apply right now?
Yeah. Actually, should I just put it in the chat, or because it's
you can put it in the chat, but also go ahead and speak it, because there are those who are on Facebook Live that won't be able to see, they may be able to see the chat, I'm not sure. So let's do both.
Okay.
Let's tell them and type it in the chat as well.
Okay, so it is www.facebook.com/business BUSINESS /Black Business Grants with dashes between all of them. I feel like that's a little long, so I can
Dashes?
yes.
The dashes in between?
Yeah, so Black dash business dash grants. I can definitely like put this in the chat. I think that that's a little bit, that's more helpful, I'll say.
The reason I said, because I think I didn't put the dashes yesterday or something. I think it did pop up. I think I did get to you. I think I did.
Okay.
I think I did.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just I'll post it here.
But that's why we have experts on, in case I made a mistake.
Yeah, give me one moment.
So again, you can always email me at dbrewer@fwmbcc.org. That's DBREWER at FWMBCC.org. I will also, those of you who are on Facebook Live, we will put that in the comments section as well. So, and this will be up on our Facebook page, and we will also have it on our website as well, and YouTube.
Yeah, so I posted it to all attendees. So if you look in the chat, it'll be there. And again, like I said, we'll send out all of the resources, which have all of the links, and that can be sent out to everyone on the call.
So someone else has a question. Are the grants given on a sliding scale based on age? So
No.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so no, it has, as long as you're 18 years or older, then that makes you eligible to apply for a grant. It doesn't matter if you are 60, doesn't matter if you're 20, 30, as long as you're 18 years or older, you can apply.
Awesome. So I have the question regarding the 4,000. I know it's 2,500 cash, and you said $1,500 in advertising credits. And then you said something about, well, you don't have to take the advertising credits. So what is I just want to slow down and talk about the 1,500.
Yeah, so it would be $2,500 in cash grants, and then the $1,500 in ad credits are optional because we recognize that not everyone who would apply is actually using Facebook or Instagram. So we don't want to exclude you from that. So if you're not advertising on Facebook or you don't have a profile, it's great for your business, but if you don't, you can still apply. So that's why it's optional.
Which means that you can get the $2,500 cash and the ad, or you can just get the $2,500 cash.
Yeah, if you
not gonna be $4,000 cash since you don't want the credits.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying. Yes.
I know how people think.
But I mean, that makes sense if it's optional. So I'm glad that we're clarifying that. Yes. So it would be $2,500 in cash grants and then $1,500 in the ad credits, which are optional.
So here's the deal. If someone gives you $1,500 worth of advertising credits for your business, I don't think that's the wisest thing in the world for you to say, well, I don't want to advertise. I don't want to take $1,500 and advertise my business on Facebook. I don't want that. That's just not the wise. I'm just saying, if you are a business looking to get more business and someone gives you $1,500 to advertise on Facebook and Instagram or Instagram.
Yeah, honestly, it's a great way for you to connect with your customers, especially during this time. So I know with a lot of closures, many people aren't seeing the same foot traffic. So through boosted ads, especially for you to get a $15 ad credit, would help you better engage with your customers and find new customers.
There you go. Help you make more money, more money, more money. So we have some other questions. Well, somebody said that they applied yesterday and they received a message that said that they were ineligible and they meet the requirements. So now what? Based on what they read, they meet the requirements. Can they call you Holly?
Just give me a call and I'll send you to Gabby.
Okay, right. So we're actually working with Submittable, and I can send that email out as well. If for whatever reason, for some reason the system said that they weren't ineligible, if they say that they meet all of the requirements, then maybe it was a glitch in our system. Again, I can also send out the email address to Submittable, who's helping us administer this, the grants process.
Okay, so you know who you are, and I can see you. So you have my email address, and we'll handle it offline. So now we have another question. My nonprofit has already learned a major donor is cutting a contribution in half for next year. We connect college degree job seekers to employers who embrace diversity. Since we have not lost the funding yet, we know we're gonna lose it. Are we eligible to apply? Because I guess what they're saying is right now it doesn't look like we lost any money. But we're gonna lose some money because they've already told us. I've been there, done that. So are they eligible or not eligible?
They would still be eligible because I'm assuming that they have been affected by COVID-19 in some way, which many Black and Brown businesses have at a greater rate, honestly. So I would definitely still encourage them to apply.
And I say that all the time. I always apply.
Mm-hmm.
Always apply. So someone came in late. If you're in the chat, we're going to put that information in the chat about where you can apply. And also we're going to put it in the Facebook comment section, but it's facebook.com/ Black Business Grants.
Yeah, we'll send
If
out.
that don't work,
So
put the dashes between the Black Business Grants. But we will give you that. We're going to put it in the comment section so you will definitely have that.
Yes.
And so it'll be accurate. Well, someone wants to know, what does the application look like? I think what they mean is, so what sorts of things are on the application? In other words, are you looking for, my grandson's tattoo on his back and that I have to pledge an arm and a leg to get $4,000, that sort of thing?
I mean, I would hope we're not looking into tattoos, but like, no. So the application, once you go to the website, you're going to be asked to create an account, and then all of the eligibility requirements that I mentioned before, and again, we'll send out to Daryl to give out to everyone else. They're going to ask you to prove all of that, and that's a part of the account.
So yeah, you're gonna have to prove that you're a real business, by the way, and you're gonna have to have a business account and those type of basic things. Sorry, if it's a hustler, you're not working with that, okay? Just FYI. Holly, I was just curious, if you could see if you could pull that up and so people could see what that website might look like.
The application?
Yes.
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, and we're gonna just keep doing this while you're in the process. Why did it switch over? All right, so other questions?
Find it, I can share my screen.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you mentioned grants for nonprofits. Is that inside the United States? Is that included?
I'm sorry, say that one more time, sorry.
The grants for nonprofits.
Yes, the US, yeah, US.
Okay.
Is it someone outside of the US asking, or?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Oh.
And so is this credit based?
No, it is not. It is not based on credit. That is not one of the requirements. So short answer, no. Long answer.
Oh. Okay. And so how long do you think it'll be before you will disperse the money? So it closes on Monday. Can I get a check on Tuesday?
No, you cannot get a check on Tuesday. We really want to make sure that we go through all of the grants and make sure that we comb through and make sure that we're awarding them to people who need them most. So no, it wouldn't be that quick. But once the grants close, we will collect all of the applications, and we will go through each one to make sure that we are giving the resources and tools to everyone who, or not to everyone, but to the 10,000 small businesses that will be awarded.
So here's a good question, I think. Someone says, once, let's say I receive the grant and $1,500 in ads, is there someone that will give me some assistance on setting up those ads?
Yeah, so we actually have blueprint courses. And again, I can send that information as well, all about how to basically introductory, courses on setting up ads and marketing. Also, we have a small business hub that has all this information. So we don't have someone who can specifically walk you through, but there is a course, and it is like that one-on-one self-guided course that will be able to help you set up your ads.
Okay, and so I have a second person I heard said that that they were told that it didn't apply, but that person can contact me as well.
Yeah.
So just FYI, one of the questions that I had, because you said you cannot have, so if you receive money from other Facebook grants, that you can apply, but you may not be eligible. Is that, what did you say?
So yeah, so if you applied for the COVID relief grant earlier this year, but you did not receive the grant, then you can reapply if you meet all of the requirements this time around for Black businesses. However, if you were awarded a grant, then you will not be able to apply. You're ineligible.
So for instance, the money that you gave the city of Fort Worth that we used under the umbrella of, I think that was Preserve the Fort, but it was a Facebook grant to the city of Fort Worth that we gave away. Is Holly may know this, Gabrielle, this might be too close, too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Will if they received a grant from us through Facebook, would that make them ineligible for this grant?
I believe that would, but I'm going to have to confirm that.
Okay, because that could be what's happening, because one of those people I know for sure got one of those grants. The other one I'm not sure about.
Yeah, let me confirm that. And one thing too, I'll point out, we posted an email address that is a really great resource. I think Gabby mentioned it earlier. If you have specific questions about eligibility, you can email the company that's actually going through these applications, and they can provide you a little clearer insight on how that works. And also, I did pull up the application page. It's asking me to create an account to do the process. So I can just put the link in the chat box so that people can go in there and start that process.
Oh, well, that's great. So Gabrielle, can you tell me, you mentioned something about fundraisers and for nonprofits, which, by the way, I just want you guys to know that I had a little hand in that. Because somebody from Facebook was over in our office, and I'm like, well, you know, some nonprofits and profits want to be able to raise money too. They said, well, we can't do that, but go ahead, talk about that.
Yeah, so historically, nonprofits on our platform have used fundraising to fundraise for different causes. We also have personal fundraisers. We have something called birthdays. So instead of getting birthday shout outs, you can actually set up a fundraiser, a personal fundraiser. And you can put it on your page, and then people can donate to whatever cause you want for your birthday. And millions of dollars have been raised. We also have like something called Giving Tuesday, just giving a little bit about our fundraisers, where instead you have Black Friday, but on Giving Tuesday, you can donate to any specific nonprofit. And again, millions of dollars have been raised for Giving Tuesday. But for small businesses, like I said, historically it's been used for nonprofits, but during this time, it's a tool that small businesses can use to raise money, because many businesses are unfortunately going out of business. So it's a great way for customers and just people who love that business, period, to raise money for that small business to keep their doors open.
I'm not going to put you on the spot, Holly, but you were here when I suggested that. That's all right. I'm not going to put you on the spot.
We listen.
The chamber, we need our kudos, from the public. They need to understand that we're working for them all the time.
You are the best advocate for your members and fun to work with.
All right, let's see. I think I have some other, application? So Holly, do you have the page up so they could just kind of see what that page, so that they know that they're there when they see it?
Yes, let me try to share my screen here. If I can do this without losing you guys.
While Holly is pulling that up, for questions about the applications, it's fbgrants@submittable.com, and we'll send this as well. I'll spell it out. F as in Frank, B as in boy, G as in girl, R as in Roger, A as in Apple, N as in Nancy, T as in Tom, S as in Sam. So fbgrants@submittable.com, and Submittable is SUBMITTABLE.com. So fbgrants@submittable.com. And again, we'll send this information out as well.
Aaron is saying something about to create an account. All you have to do is put your email and a quick password, no other steps. Maybe she's talking about once you are going in to start the application process.
Yeah, so that's what Holly will show. It's going to create an account.
If I can figure this out here. Okay, I'm gonna try to share this. We'll see if it works.
So we're on live TV, so.
Okay, well, it is actually not letting me, it says I have to quit the program first, so I will not do that. But if you click on the link that I posted to the chat, it will take you to the opening page of the grant process.
Okay, that's great. No, that's one of those things. That's why you generally like to practice first before you come on live. But that's when you're on a sitcom, a live sitcom, and that's what happens.
Yes.
Also, there was a question about if a person can apply if they received a PPP loan. Yes, you can still apply.
Right.
I think that I can share my screen. Let's see. Maybe I'll try to share my screen. Let's see. Okay.
Y'all notice it looks just like.
Uh-oh, did he freeze?
I think we lost you, Daryl.
I feel like he was going to say something really funny. So this is, if you look up here, it's facebook.com/business/black-business.grants. And again, we'll share out this information. Oh, you're back. So this is the website. So it tells you a little bit about the grants, how the program can help. Is my business eligible, which is all of the requirements here. And then how do I apply? So you would just click here, and then it's telling you you're going to leave. It gives you the application deadline. So it ends in 4 days. Uh-oh. So you would, let's see, I have errands. think we have a, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me stop sharing. Let me log.
Don't put your email and stuff on that. Don't worry, that's good. Everybody-
Looks like, don't try to, no.
You about to put your bank account on there. No, don't do it.
You would that's how you would sign in. Don't try to take my password, but that's
Okay,
it.
so everybody got to see that. We're going to put it in the chat. Everybody's in the chat. We're also going to put it on our live feed of this so that you have all the information that you need to apply. You'll have the website. You'll also have the company that's actually looking at it, what their name is again, not just the website, but the people who are looking at the applications, submittables.
Yes.
Gabrielle, you there?
Yeah.
Submittables. We're going to put that part in there as well.
Yes. So I put that in there.
We're going to put it in the chat. We will have.
Yeah, I put the email in the chat, but like I said, I'll send over all of the requirements as well as the URL for the grants application, and then the email address for submittable. Yes.
So again, if you want to email me at dbrewer@fwmbc.org or dbrewer@fwmbcc.org. We'll have that information. You can go to our website. We'll put it up there somewhere. You can look at this video again. And on our website, we have a Facebook. It'll be on our Facebook business page. It'll be on YouTube. We're getting the information out to you now because the deadline is when, Gabrielle?
It's August 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
What time is that here in Fort Worth?
So that, let's see. So
we're
that's
Central.
8 o'clock? 8 o'clock Central Time. on the 31st.
That's Monday, y'all. So you have this weekend to work on it. Make sure you get it in. And that's pretty much it. I want to look and see if we have any other questions. And
so I have a few questions. It looks like, I believe the question was answered, like, what does the application look like? You would go to the URL, create an account. And then where exactly do you sign up for this? Same answer. We'll make sure that we send out that link to give you access to the grants application. Let's see, is there anything our employees program can help them with?
oh, who put that down there? Holly, you put that on there? Check here if you're interested in vendors that Facebook uses.
Yes, I saw a question somewhere in the chat. Someone was asking about how Facebook chooses our vendors. So I wanted to make sure and include that link that you can check out. And if you're interested in becoming a Facebook vendor, just look through that and hopefully get some more information.
Gotta love it. So you ladies have anything else you want to say before we kind of wrap this thing up?
No, just thank you for having us. Hope we gave you all the information that you needed. Excuse me, I can't speak right now. But we'll definitely send over all of the information. That way, everyone, like I said, can have the URL and the supplier diversity link also that Holly mentioned. But yeah, thank you so much for having us, and stay safe, everyone.
Yeah,
So it's
thank you, Daryl.
So it's my pleasure to have you both, Gabrielle and Holly. Holly is here locally, so we are in contact with her regularly. And thank you for joining in here on kind of an impromptu meeting, because we just thought it was important to try to get this information out to you because we're at the deadline. And I want everyone who wants the opportunity to take advantage of the opportunity to get some of these grants. Again, I'm Daryl Brewer, the Economic Development Manager here at the 4th Metropolitan Black Chamber of Commerce. We're here to serve your economic development needs. You can reach us at www.fwmbcc.org. That's www.fwmbcc.org. You can call us at 817-871-6538, 817-871-6538. Please become a member. For businesses who have less than 50 employees, it's a whopping $200 a year. That's right, not $200 a month, but $200 a year to become a member of the Forward Metropolitan Black Chamber of Commerce. If you have more money, we would like it in the form of sponsorships and those types of things. So we, because of COVID, we're not doing some of the other activities that we have done in the past, but our golf tournament is coming up and it will be in October. And so we would love for you to take advantage of that. We'll be getting more information to you about that. And with that, if all minds are clear, we're going to say goodbye and see you on Tuesday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.